Hi everyone, welcome to Kitabi Cabins. मेरा नाम चारू है and this is one of those videos I end up making every year, चाहे मेरा मन हो ना हो. People come up to me all the time asking, चारू हमने कोई किताब नहीं पढ़ी है जिंदगी में, where do we start from? And this is one question जो हर वीडियो के कमेंट्स में मिलेगा. My DMs are filled with questions as such and at this point this is not an occasional question anymore, so I thought it would be a great time for me to revisit our conversation and make a part 2 for 2026. And now, just like I said last year, recommending books for beginners is surprisingly a very difficult thing to do. मैंने इतनी किताबें पढ़ी हैं, but still this question कि हम कहाँ से start करें paralyzes me a little कि मैं कौन सी किताब दूँ आपको regarding to your personality and your taste. What would sit with you? There is a strange kind of responsibility attached to it. You do not want the reader to feel bored or feel stupid by chapter 2. आपके ऊपर इतना बड़ा जिम्मा है, वो अगली किताब उठाएंगे नहीं उठाएंगे, that will go on to you. And once you have been a reader long enough, I think you take that kind of responsibility very seriously. I usually tell people to start with anything that interests them. Bookstore जाओ, just have a stroll around, see what interests you. Maybe it is cars, maybe it is finances, maybe it is a book on Olympics, anything that sparks your interest. Reading is not something that needs to be an aspirational hobby. Start with something that is familiar, something that gets you curious. So with that in our mind, let's start with our oddly specific book recommendations. If you are someone who is a person of arts, आप पहले से ही in the field of arts हैं, आपको फिल्में देखना पसंद है, you are into music, you are someone who likes to log their films in letterbox, you are someone who is very deeply attached to their sentiments, you are someone who feels very deeply. The author I would recommend to you is Annie Ernaux. And even if you have been a reader or आप थोड़ा you've been sleeping on her work, 2026 is the year कि आपको उठानी पड़ेगी Annie Ernaux की किताब because she's too good. The book I'd recommend to you by her is Shame. बहुत पतली किताब है, which is also great for beginners. आप इसको एक रीडिंग में खत्म कर सकते हो, but I don't think आप इसको एक रीडिंग में खत्म कर सकते हो because it reads so sharp. This book feels like a knife. Every line in here is trying to do something. And as the title also might suggest, the book is exploring this emotion of shame. Shame is a very strange thing and a very popular line from the book that reads, and the worst thing about shame is we imagine we are the only ones to have experienced it. She is just a delight to read. The shame that we are exploring in this book is not just personal. It is also about class, society, the place you are coming from, about being a migrant, and reflections on experiencing a violent marriage. And another book by her that I would recommend is The Years. In this book, she is doing something that is very different. She is talking about memory. Memory is such a strange thing to write about. Where do you put it physically? आपके दिमाग में कहाँ आप physically put कर सकते हो memories को? How sure can you be about your memories? How sure can you be कि हमारा दिमाग alter कर रहा है for us to adapt onto a version of memories for ourselves? And for her to pen down this topic of memory as such with pen and paper is very interesting. I've read a lot about Proust talking on memory. Proust तो 20-20 पेज तक memory पे ही लिखता रहता है. Love Proust. He's one of my favorite authors. But yes, in a very similar fashion, I could draw these parallels in her writing as well. And you know what is most fascinating about this author? That she was writing all of this in French. And we are reading it in a translation जो English की है. And it's so strange, we are reading it in a language जिसमें वो rhythm और वो metaphors के लिए words ही exist नहीं करते हैं for the things that she's talking about. And you'll see it a lot in her work as well. You can see this awareness in her writing, which she feels how words can be so inadequate to pin down something such as memory, which is very interesting to see through. The next book is for someone who's a traveler. You have this lust for life, you love food, you love traveling, you are the bunny from Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. The book I would recommend to you is Kitchen Confidential by Anthony Bourdain. I also got introduced to this book last year only. Anthony Bourdain was a chef, a travel show host. अगर आपने उनका कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ा है, I'm assuming आपने उनके कोई travel shows नहीं देखे हैं, कोई documentaries नहीं देखी हैं, I think you can still jump onto this book because every page in this book feels alive. There is a lot of hunger in his writing, and that is not just for food. This hunger is for life. And honestly, for this book, I won't even recommend you to read it because this is an audiobook recommendation through and through. There is something about his voice, his cadence, the way he talks about work, food, life, and his lust for life is so evident in every page. It's almost infectious for you to go through his work and not try to live life as fully as he did. This is one of those books where the narration is done by the author themselves, and I think it works very beautifully in here. Okay, moving on to the next genre. If you have been wanting to read in 2026, one genre I think I would recommend to you is to start with romance, which is a very unpopular opinion, honestly. I get that this genre of romance gets scorned upon a lot. इसको बहुत ऐसे नीच नजर से देखते हैं कि ये तो 13-14 साल की लड़कियां पढ़ती हैं. All the Colin Hoover girls are reading this, but I think romance is one genre जो आप बहुत आसानी से पढ़ सकते हो. I think this is the easiest genre for you to build this habit of reading. Romance works because it gives you an immediate emotional stake to put on. And one book that I love very dearly and I keep recommending it again and again is Call Me By Your Name by Andrea Simon. Andrea Simon writes so beautifully, man. Like every line is so well done. आप पूरी किताब highlight कर देंगे if you are one of those highlighter people, because for me I think this book to its core is about yearning. This is yearning pro max. Half of this book is about him having feelings for this one person, and when this dynamic shift, the book also holds a little space for the heartbreak, which is also very beautifully done in here. This is also one book जिसकी मैं audiobook recommend करती रहती हूँ because it is narrated by Armie Hammer, the same guy who plays Oliver in the film. And I'll tell you, him narrating this book adds another layer of intimacy, which I don't think I was prepared for before getting into this audiobook. And if you want to stay with this genre of romance a little more, another book I would recommend to you is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. And I think this book works also as a great start for people जो बिल्कुल ही beginner है in their reading journey. This book is a retelling of the story of Achilles and Patroclus, and at its heart, it's just a love story. The book is about devotion, friendship, and even if you have read this book before, I think Madeline Miller will make you stick around with these characters as long as the book progresses. And this is also one of those books that really shine as an audiobook. The writing is so lyrical, and listening to the story makes it feel more intimate. If you're trying to read more in 2026 and you think you do not have the mental headspace to start reading, I think audiobooks can be a great start for you. Audible has a wide range of audiobooks across different genres. You can scroll around and see what interests you, because as I said, एक किताब के साथ में आप तभी टिक पाएंगे if that thing interests you. You can try Audible free for 2 months by clicking in the link in the description down below and see what works for you. And I think we can also make a part 2 of this oddly specific book recommendations where I cater on to specific genres. This could be fun, but I think that is it for now. And as always, thank you for being here, thank you for being kind, and I will see you next time.